Good evening and hello everybody. Welcome back to your favorite night show, The Becca Talk. I am Rebecca J. SIBAYAN, your host. So I hope that everyone is doing good, alright? So tonight I have invited four special guests. They are very special because they are some of the famous historians here in the Philippines. So they came and graduated in UP Diliman or University of the Philippines Diliman. They also finished their master's and doctoral degree at where they conducted research and in most instances wrote a thesis in their chosen subject area. Okay, so maybe everyone is wondering or asking what a historian is. So, a historian is someone with expert knowledge of past events. They are important in the analysis, discovery, and preservation of history. Okay, so the primary job of a historian is they are responsible for compiling historical data and using it in the completion of scholarly articles. Okay, so now I want all the audience to participate in guessing our hot topic. So I will present to you a jumbled letters and you have to arrange it and tell me the words you have formed when I call you. Okay, so let's present. All right, so that is jumbled letters, and you have to form a word. Okay, so hello with that person with a yellow shirt. Hello, good evening. What's your name?
Hello, I'm Danger.
Okay, so how are you feeling tonight, Danger?
I'm good. I'm good, ma'am.
Okay, so can you guess or do you have any idea about our hot topic tonight?
I think the hot topic for tonight is all about Roman mythology.
Yes, you got it right. And that was so fast. And thank you for participating, Mr. Danger. Okay, so our tonight's topic is all about Roman mythology. So when we say Roman mythology, these are the gods and goddesses of the ancient Rome, and it includes the relationship between humans and the gods and goddesses. Okay, so without further ado, let us welcome our first two guests, Miss Jonna ENGAY and Miss KRISTHEL ARCE.
So good evening to our loyal televiewers and to the audience who are here with us tonight. Good evening, Miss Becca.
Good evening, Miss Becca. Thank you for being with me tonight with your talk show. Thank you. And our televiewers also, thank you.
Okay, so hello, Miss Jonna and Miss KRISTHEL. So, how are you feeling tonight, Miss Jonna?
Well, I'm excited and a bit nervous because it's my first time here in your show. But thank you for inviting me here tonight, Miss Becca.
Yes, that's good to hear, and you are always welcome to my show. How about you, Miss KRISTHEL? How are you feeling tonight?
I'm good, but um, I'm good and I'm feeling nervous with your show because I am maybe it's first time with you with your televiewing. Thank you.
Okay, that's all right. It's okay to be nervous. But what's important is that you are happy to be with me tonight.
Yes.
Okay, so later on, I will be asking some questions to you guys. But before that, let's first have a fast talk. Okay, so are you ready, Miss John and Miss KRISTHEL?
Yes,
We're
we're ready.
All right, so let's start. Miss Jonna, Juno or Minerva?
Minerva,
Okay, Miss KRISTHEL, Jupiter or Neptune?
Jupiter,
Miss Jonna, Venus, Vesta?
Vesta,
Miss KRISTHEL, Mars, Pluto?
Mars,
Miss Jonna, Apollo Mercury.
Mercury.
Miss Cristel, Diana Ceres.
Diana.
Alright, so talaga namang kilalang kilala nyo ang mga gods and goddesses natin sa Roman mythology. And that was so fun. And our next is our show and tell. One image, a question, or a message. Okay, so I have prepared some of the images of Roman gods and goddesses, and I will present one image at a time. And what you have to do is to choose if you will ask a question or give a message. So, did you get it, Miss Jonna and Miss Cristel?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Alright, so are you ready?
Ready?
Ready.
Okay, present the first picture. Okay, Miss Cristel, question or message?
Question.
Okay, question. Since you chose question, ano ang gusto mong itanong kay Apollo?
Maybe my question is, he has a wife or may asawa na po ba siya?
Alright, so I hope masagot yan ni Apollo nang sa ganun magkaroon ka ng pag-asa. Charot! Okay, so next picture please. Okay, Miss Jonna, question or message?
I will choose question.
Question. Okay, so ano ang gusto mong itanong kay Miss Juno?
So, as you see, clear skin siya. So, ano ang skincare routine mo?
Okay, so that was a funny question, Miss Jonna. Okay, so next. Miss Cristel, question or message?
Question.
Okay, so ano ang gusto mong itanong kay Neptune?
Neptune, maybe my question is, paano mo pinapanatiling malusog ang iyong katawan? Dahil nakikita ko na malalaki ang iyong mga dibdib.
Okay, so papang-akit at attractive ang kanyang pangangatawan, kaya ganun ang naitanong ni Miss Cristel. Okay, so next. Miss Jonna, question or message?
Message.
Message. Okay, so ano naman ang gusto mong sabihin o iparating kay Vulcan?
Sabihin ko lang na baba ka rito, papukpok ng hammer mo.
Okay, so next. Okay, Miss Cristel, question or message?
Question.
Question. Okay, so anong gusto mong itanong kay Mercury?
Oh, Mercury. Sobra bang hot? Sobra ka bang hot? Dahil nakikita kong nagpapaakit ka sa akin.
Okay, so hot nga ba siya? Or kasing hot mo, Ma'am Cristel? Alright. So next, Miss Jonna, question or message?
Message na lang.
Okay, message. Parang napilitan ka pa. Sige. So, ano ang gusto mong iparating na mensahe kay Miss Vespa?
Bigyan mo ng liwanag ang buhay ko.
Wow! Alright. Kita nyo nga naman, kahit babae, nais na magbigay or magpaliwanag ng buhay. Alright, so next. Okay, so Miss Cristel, a question or a message?
Message.
Okay, so message. Anong gusto mong sabihin kay Ceres?
Ceres, sana makasama kita or sana buhay ka pa sa panahon namin ngayon. Para naman makita ka ka namin in person.
Okay, so sana lang talaga buhay pa siya para naman makilala natin siya ng lubusan. Okay, so that was so enjoyable and I hope you both enjoyed it. So now I will ask some questions and you have to answer it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Okay, so to Miss Jonna, I just want to clear something. I know that you are aware sa mga haka-haka or sabi-sabi that Roman mythology copied, plagiarized, or stole the Greek mythology and just renamed them. Is it true?
Well, definitely not. It's not true. I beg to disagree with your question.
Okay, so why did you say so? Paano mo nasabi? Do you have any informations that you can share with us?
Yes, of course. So, saan
Okay.
nga ba nagsimula yan? So, that's a long-term issue that needed to be answered right now, Miss Becca. So, paano nga ba nila nasabi yan? Paano nyo nasabi? Dahil ba sa si Zeus at si Jupiter has the same ruler? Or dahil ba they have a bolt, lightning bolt? So,
Mm-hmm.
that issue is marami nang nag-aral dyan. So, lots of people seems to wrongly assume that the Romans stole the Greek gods and just renamed them. Di ba, Miss Becca? Yun nga yung sagot. Yung tanong mo
Yes.
kanina.
Yes, yes.
So, sinasabi din nila na it is an act of plagiarism. Well, in fact, Miss Becca, in reality, the ancient Greeks and Romans originally had separate deities with different names, mythologies, and attributes. So, in the process, the Romans adopted the traditional stories and distinctive or distinguished characters, attributes belonging to the Greek deities.
Okay, okay.
So, explain lang nila yung sarili nilang deities sa Roman. So, walang kopyahang nangyari. So, it's an act lang ng impluensya ng Greek sa Roman. In-acquire lang nila yung traditional stories ng mga naiibang gods and goddesses ng Greek. So, and they syncretize or combine their own tradition and Greek tradition to create their own deities. So, yun ang totoo dyan. So, walang nangyaring kopyahan at walang nangyaring yun, adaptation lang pala yun.
Okay. So, do you still have any additional informations or meron pa bang iba na gusto mong i-share sa amin? Miss
Well, of
Jonna?
course, Miss Becca.
Okay.
Di ba kanina na banggit ko, they have the different names, mythologies, and traditions. Siyempre, meron din silang differences sa, sinabi ko nga kanina, name.
Okay. So, what about the name?
So, the Roman gods compared their names, yung god and goddesses nila, I'm sorry, kinompare nila yon based sa epitome or the power of the goddess. For example, bibigyan ko kayo ng mas malinaw na information. So, the name of Neptune means wet, damp clouds, di ba? So, si Neptune is a god of water. So, may ugnayan sa kanilang dalawa. And also, Mercury, that derives from the word trade. So, di ba si Mercury is a god of trade. And the same as Venus, which means love, sexual, and desire. While sa Greek gods naman, is based sa human characteristics and traits. So, next, we have the religion.
Okay. So, what's all about the religion?
Ganito kasi yan, Miss Becca. So, Roman people is polytheistic.
What do you mean by the word polytheistic, Ma'am Jonna?
So polytheistic means the people recognize or worship multiple gods. May paniniwala sila sa hindi lang iisang god, kundi marami.
Okay.
So polytheistic sila, parehas sila ng Greek gods, ng Greek people, but syempre may pagkakaiba pa rin dahil Greek people worship through prayers, animal sacrifices, and Roman, yon, may mga alay-alay sila. The epitome of God is created by creativity. Next naman, we have the clothing.
Okay, so ano namang meron sa clothing, Miss Jonna? Why is it connected?
So, lumalayo-layo na tayo, no? So, clothing
Yes.
naman, they have, sa Roman, they have short sleeves. Yan, ganyan. Short sleeves at length knee length lang yung tunic nila or yung garment. While sa Greek naman, they have rectangular or square piece of plain fabric na nakapin all over their bodies. So, yon ang mga pagkakaiba nila. Medyo marami, di ba?
Yes, yes. Okay, so that's it, Miss Jonna. Tama ba?
Yes.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you are already enlightened about the question, does Roman mythology copy Greek mythology? Because basically, based on what Miss Jonna shared to us, Roman mythology, hindi nila ninakaw or walang nakawang naganap, walang plagiarism na naganap dahil they based their Roman gods or the names of their Roman gods sa influence ng Greek sa kanila. And they just adopted. They didn't stole anything from the Greek mythology. Am I right, Miss Jonna?
Yes, definitely right, Miss Rebecca.
Okay, so now it's time for us to talk, Miss KRISTHEL. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready, Ma'am Becca.
Okay, since our topic is about the Roman mythology, pwede mo bang sabihin sa amin kung sino sa mga gods and goddesses ang pinakatumatak or naging familiar sa'yo? Or the gods and goddesses that you really like to study the most? Meron
Oh,
ba?
yes po. Ang pinaka tumatak sa akin ng mga goddesses is sila Jupiter, Juno, Minerva, and Neptune.
Okay, so I hope that our audience will also like those gods and goddesses as much as you do, Miss KRISTHEL. So
Yes.
now, let's first talk about Jupiter. Okay, so can you tell us something about Jupiter? Or sino ba siya? He is known for being what?
Oh, Jupiter, Miss Becca, you know that Jupiter is a supreme king of the gods and god of the sky and thunder and patron of the god of the rain.
Okay, so how about his family background? Meron ka bang idea or any informations about his family na pwede mong i-share sa amin, Miss KRISTHEL?
Yes, Miss Becca. Jupiter family's background was the son of Saturn, brother of Neptune, Pluto, and Juno, who was also his husband.
Okay, so how about his symbols? Or are there things na nag-represent sa kanya? Or, I mean, kapag nakita mo yung bagay na yon, maaalala mo na si Jupiter yon? Meron ba?
Meron, Miss Becca. Ito po yung thunderbolt. Kumbaga, ito po yung kidlat na ating nakikita.
Okay.
And weapon of lighting that was inspired with the power of the sky. And the second one is the eagle, or which is personification. And the last one is the oak tree, symbolize Jupiter because para siyang oak tree, very sturdy.
Alright, so how about his counterpart in Greek mythology? Sino kaya sa tingin mo, Miss Cristel, ang kapareho or halos kasing tulad ni Jupiter?
Counterpart of Jupiter was Zeus.
Okay, so bakit naman sa tingin mo si Zeus ang naging counterpart ni Jupiter? What are their similarities?
Because obviously, Miss Becca, they have the same power, right? Because of the
Yes.
light.
Alright. And as far as I know, they are both god of the sky and the roaring thunder. Am I right, Miss Cristel?
Yes, Miss Becca, you're right.
Yes, okay. So how about, do you have any trivia or additional informations about Jupiter?
Yes, Miss Becca, my trivia is when Jupiter was unhappy, he would draw thunderbolts. Kung baga, Miss Becca, pag si Jupiter or si Zeus ay nagagalit or hindi na po sila happy, doon po natin makikita ang kanilang power, which is the thunderbolt or what we call kidlat.
Okay, thank you so much for that information about Jupiter. And the next one is Juno. Am I right?
Yes, Miss Becca.
All right. So, can you tell us something about Juno?
Yes. Juno is a she is a queen of the gods. She is the goddess of marriage, home, and family.
Okay. So, how about her family background?
Yes, Juno, she is Saturn's daughter who was the wife of Jupiter and sister of Neptune and Pluto. And
Okay.
yes,
Yes. Okay, okay. So, what are her symbols or what are the things that represents her?
oh, Juno, she representing peacock. Peacock is sign of lasting tribute of her gratitude for his loyalty service. And the second one is the throne, because she is the queen of goddess. And the last one, Miss Becca, is the lily, because it symbolizes purity na naayon daw sa kanya. Yun.
Okay. So, who do you think is her counterpart in Greek mythology?
Counterpart was Hera.
Okay. So, why do you think Hera? Bakit si Hera? Bakit hindi si Aphrodite? Ano nga ba ang similarities nila?
Oh, ang similarities nila, Miss Becca, is they, they are the same, just like love and marriage.
Okay. So,
Yes,
do you have any trivia or additional informations about Juno?
yes, Miss Becca. Their trivia was she was one of the oldest Roman beauties. Kumbaga siya yung pinakalumang Romana.
Yes, okay.
Yes,
Okay, so those are the informations about Juno. And the next one is Minerva. Okay, so same questions. Can you tell us something about Minerva? Sino ba
yes.
siya?
Minerva, she is a goddess of wisdom, art, war, and justice.
Okay, so how about her family background?
Oh, Minerva's family background is Minerva was born at the head of the Jupiter pagkatapos ng Nonokin si Meris, which is his
Okay,
mother.
so next is what are her symbols or what are the things that represents her?
Minerva's symbols was owl, kumbaga ito yung kasama niya. Ito yung lagi niyang kasama kumbaga ito yung nagre-represent sa kanya. And the second
Okay.
one is the spear, represents his interest in war, sa ganon, din sa pagiging, kumbaga ito yung ginagamit niyang shield pag meron siyang nakakalaban.
Okay. So next, who is her counterpart in Greek mythology?
Athena.
Oh, Athena. Okay, so bakit si Athena yung naisip mong counterpart niya sa Greek mythology?
Because she is a half-blood with, kumbaga, kaparehas siya ni Minerva na parehas silang may kakayahan.
Okay, so do you have any trivia or additional informations about Minerva?
For now, nothing, or I don't have any trivia for Minerva. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so the last one is Neptune, am I right?
Yes, Miss Becca, Neptune was my favorite goddess.
Wow! Bakit naman? Pwede ba naming malaman?
Kaya nga, di ba, kanina sa tinatanong mo sa akin, bakit, for question or message, ang message ko sa kanya is, bakit ang laki-laki ng ano niya,
Oh, yes. I remember. Okay, okay. So, sino nga ba si Neptune?
oh, Neptune, he is the god of fresh water and the sea.
Okay. So, how about his family background?
He is the brother of Jupiter, Pluto, and Juno.
Okay. So, are there symbols or meron bang mga bagay na maaalala mo siya agad kapag nakita or narinig mo yun?
Yes, Miss Becca. Sa makikita natin sa kanyang dinadala-dala yung trident or what we call para siyang tinidor na ating
Yes.
yes, Miss Becca, or because it symbolizes liquidity and properties of water.
Okay, okay. So, next, who is his counterpart in Greek mythology? Sino sa tingin mo, Miss Cristel?
His counterpart was Poseidon.
Oh, Poseidon. Bakit naman? Bakit si Poseidon? Of all gods sa Greek mythology, bakit si Poseidon?
Because Miss Becca, they're the same, just like Neptune. They're the same as what they are symbolized, just like the horses and the trident.
Okay, yes, that's right. I remember him, okay? So, the last one is, do you have any trivia or additional informations about Neptune, Miss Cristel?
Sorry, Miss Becca, for Neptune, no, I don't have any trivia.
Okay, so that's fine. But and thank you so much for those informations, Miss Cristel. All right. So I
I,
hope lahat ng audience natin, lahat ng televiewers natin ay nakinig ng mabuti at nagkaroon ng ideas and additional informations about the Roman gods and goddesses. Okay, so thank you so much for those informations that you shared to us, and thank you for joining me tonight, Miss
thank
Jonna
you,
and Miss Cristel.
Thank you
Okay,
for having me.
yes,
thank you,
yes.
first. Thank
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 you.
you
you.
so much. Have a wonderful night, Miss Cristel and Miss Jonna. See you again next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye! Okay, so, ayun na nga. So, I hope that all of you, all of our audience, sa lahat ng ating mga manunood, sana lahat kayo ay okay lang. Alright? So, for now, let's add more informations. Tara, mangalap pa tayo ng maraming informasyon tungkol sa Roman mythology. Okay, so now, let us welcome our last two guests, Miss JENNELYN Medrano and Miss Perry Galistre. Okay, hello!
Hello, good evening everyone, and good evening Miss Becca.
Hello, Miss Perry.
Hi, hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hello, okay, hello, Miss JENNELYN and Miss Perry. So, how are you feeling tonight, Miss JENNELYN?
So I'm so nervous right now, but at the same time, I'm so excited to your show. Thank you for having me tonight, Miss Becca.
Yes, that's good to hear, and you are always welcome in our show. Okay, so how about you, Miss Perry? How are you feeling tonight? Miss Perry? Hello, Miss Perry.
I don't think
I'm sorry, choppy. Miss Perry, are you there? How are you feeling tonight, Miss Perry?
Actually, ma'am, a little bit not okay, but just go with the flow. Nice to be here in your show tonight.
Okay, so that's good to hear. So later on, I will be asking some questions to you guys. But before that, let's first have a fast talk, okay? So I know that you are already familiar with this game, am I right?
Yes, Miss Becca.
Okay, so are you ready, Miss JENNELYN and Miss Perry?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, Miss Perry?
Go on, ma'am. Yes, I am ready.
Okay, so let's start. Miss JENNELYN, Juno, Minerva.
Juno,
Miss Perry, Jupiter, Neptune.
Neptune,
Miss JENNELYN, Venus, Vesta.
Venus,
Miss Perry, Mars, Vulcan.
Vulcan,
Miss JENNELYN, Apollo, Mercury.
Apollo,
Miss Perry, Diana, Ceres.
Ceres,
All right, that was so fun. So next is our show and tell. One image, a question or message. Okay, so I have prepared some of the images of the Roman gods and goddesses. I will present one image, and what you have to do is to choose if you will ask a question or you will give them a message. Did you get it?
yes, Miss Becca.
All right. So are you ready, Miss Perry and Miss JENNELYN?
yes, I'm ready.
Yes, we're
Okay,
ready.
let's present first picture. Miss Perry, question or message?
I guess it's question.
Okay, so since you chose question, what do you want to ask or anong gusto mong tanungin kay Vulcan?
Vulcan, why you look so fat?
Okay, sana masagot yan ni Vulcan. Baka marami siyang nakakain na masasarap, alright? So next picture please. Miss JENNELYN, question or message?
A message.
Okay, message. So ano naman ang gusto mong iparating kay Mercury?
So gusto ko pong sabihin na Mercury ang sex god.
Okay, so next picture. Next picture, please. Okay, Miss Perry, question or message?
Message.
Okay, so message. Anong gusto mong sabihin kay Vesta?
My message to Vesta is continue being beautiful and inspire other women.
All right. Next. Okay, Miss JENNELYN, question or message?
Question.
Okay, question. Ano ang gusto mong itanong kay Ceres?
Ano yung hawak-hawak mo?
Okay, oo nga naman. Wala tayong kaalam-alam kung ano nga ba yung hawak niya. Okay, so that was so enjoyable and I hope you enjoyed it, guys. So now, it's time for me to ask some questions and you have to answer it. Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready, Miss Becca.
Okay, so Miss Jennelyn, since our topic is about Roman mythology, could you tell us kung sino sa mga gods and goddesses ang pinakatumatak or naging familiar sa'yo? Or sino sa mga gods and goddesses yung pinakagusto mong pinag-aaralan?
So I have four familiar gods in Roman mythology. They are Venus, Mars, Apollo, and Diana.
Okay, so how about you, Miss Perry? Pwede mo bang sabihin sa amin sino ang gods and goddesses na tumatak sa'yo or familiar sa'yo?
Yes, definitely. It would be Vulcan, Mercury, Vesta, and Ceres.
Okay, so now let's first talk about the gods and goddesses that you mentioned, Miss Jennelyn, a while ago. Okay, so the first one is Venus, am I right?
Yes, Miss Becca, that's right.
So the first question, or can you tell us something about Venus? Sino ba siya? She is known for being what?
So she is known as the goddess of love, beauty, fertility, sex, desire, and prosperity. She was also the goddess of victory, prostitution, and patron of wine.
Okay, so how about her family background? Do you have any idea or information that you can share with us?
So she is the mother of Roman people. She had two main lovers, Vulcan and Venus. Pero si Vulcan yung husband niya. So Vulcan and Venus has no children because Vulcan, through Venus and Mars, cunningly trapped in the bed with Janet. But Venus and Mars had children. They are Timor, the personification of fear, his twin Metos, the personification of terror, Concordia, the goddess of harmony and concord. Last is the Cupids, who were the collection of Greek love deities who represented the different aspects of love. So that was her family background.
Okay, so how about her symbols?
So Venus took the rose as her symbol of love and beauty because Venus has a strong association with white and red roses. These flowers quickly became a symbol of love.
Okay, so how about her counterpart in Greek mythology? Sino sa tingin mo?
So the counterpart of Venus in the Greek mythology is Eve.
Okay, so why do you think Aphrodite is the counterpart of Venus? Bakit siya? Hindi si, sino ba yung iba? Bakit hindi yung ibang goddesses? Bakit si Aphrodite?
So it is because in Greek mythology, Aphrodite is also the goddess of love and beauty. Venus and Aphrodite have the same symbol, which is the rose.
Okay, so do you have any trivia or additional informations about Venus?
So this is the another incarnation of Venus. As the goddess of love and sex, Venus possessed the ability to make mortals and gods fall madly in love. Her weapons were her charm and erotic appeal. So those are the informations of Venus.
Okay, so the second one is Mars. Tama ba?
Yes, Miss Becca.
Okay, so can you tell us something about Mars? Sino ba siya?
So Mars, he is known as the god of war. He was also the guardian of agriculture, the embodiment of virility and aggression.
Okay, Miss Perry, can you please mute muna? Okay, so how about his family background?
So Mars was son of Juno alone, as his mother sought to restore balance after Jupiter usurped her role as mother by giving birth to Minerva from his head.
Okay, so what about his symbols? Meron ba mga bagay na nagsisimbolize sa kanya?
Meron, meron po, Miss Becca. So,
Okay.
the spear of Mars, which represents the spear and shield of Mars. The spear of Mars covered in blood, and it was symbolic of both victories against enemies in the battle as well as the male gender.
Okay. So, who is his counterpart in Greek mythology?
So, the counterpart of Mars in the Greek mythology is Ares.
Okay, so why do you think Ares is the counterpart of Mars? What are their similarities?
Because they are the same god of war, they also have the same symbol, which are sword, spear, and shield.
Okay, so do you have any trivia or additional informations about Mars?
So another information of Mars. Mars controlled war and passions that fueled it. Those are the informations of Mars.
Okay, so the third one is Apollo, tama ba?
Yes, Miss Becca.
Okay, so same questions. Can you tell us something about Apollo?
So Apollo was the god of music, healing, light, and truth.
Okay, so how about his family background?
So Apollo was the son of Jupiter and Latona. His twin his twin sister was Diana.
Okay, so what are his symbols or what are things that represents him?
So lyre is one of the symbol of Apollo because it signifies that Apollo is the god of music.
Okay, so in Greek mythology, who do you think is his counterpart?
So Apollo is the only one who has the same name as his Greek counterpart, Apollo.
Okay, okay. So do you have any trivia or additional informations about Apollo?
Apollo's role as the preserver of the body politic was mirrored in the role as the healer of the body. He was also the patron of many important cities. That's all.
Okay, so the last one is Diana, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so same question, pareho lang din. So can you tell us something about Diana?
So, Diana, she was noble of nature. She was heavily influenced by the Greek goddess Artemis. To some, to some, Diana was also the considered to be the goddess of lovers, lower classes, and especially slaves.
Okay, so how about her family background?
Diana was the daughter of Jupiter and Latona and the twin of Apollo.
Okay, so what are her symbols or what is her symbol?
The symbol of Diana are bow, hunting dogs, and crescent moon.
Okay, so who do you think is the counterpart of Diana in Greek mythology?
The counterpart of Diana in Greek mythology is Artemis.
Okay, so why? Why do you think Artemis is the counterpart of Diana?
So Diana is considered equal to Artemis and vice versa. Diana is the Roman religion in the goddess of wild animals and hunt. Artemis was also a goddess of domestic animals.
Okay, so any trivia or additional informations about Diana?
Another information of Diana, she is the master of bow and the greatest of all hunters. Diana preferred the solitude of the forest and keep the company of nymphs and woodland creatures. So those are the information of Diana. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Jennelyn, for sharing those informations that you know about Venus, Mars, Apollo, and Diana. So now, let's proceed to Miss Perry. Let's talk about the Roman gods and goddesses that you mentioned a while ago. So the first one is Vulcan. Am I right, Miss Perry?
Yes,
Okay.
Vulcan was the first name that I mentioned a while ago.
Yes. Okay, so can you tell us something about Vulcan? Sino ba siya?
So Vulcan is the goddess of fire, volcanoes, metalwork, and forge.
Okay, so how about his family background?
His parents are Jupiter and Juno, and his siblings are Mars, Minerva, Hercules, Bellona, Apollo, and Bacchus.
Okay, so what is his symbol or ano yung bagay na nagsisimbolize sa kanya?
So the counterpart of Vulcan, I wait, the symbol of Vulcan was fire. I thought, hammer.
Okay, so who is the counterpart of Vulcan in Greek mythology?
So I guess the counterpart of Vulcan in the Greek mythology is Hephaestus.
Okay, so why do you think Hephaestus is his counterpart in Greek mythology?
I think it is because in Greek mythology, Hephaestus is also the god of fire, and they have the same symbol like hammer.
Alright, so any trivia or additional informations about Vulcan?
So I gathered an information about Vulcan that he is a master of metallurgy and handcraft. He also served as the patron and artisans and
Okay, so the next one is Vesta, tama ba?
yes.
Okay, so can you tell us something about Vesta?
Vesta is the goddess of health, home, and domestic life.
Alright, so how about her family background?
Vesta was a daughter of Saturn and Ops, and sister to Jupiter, Juno, Neptune, and Pluto.
Okay, so what are her symbols or what are the things that represents her?
The symbol of Vesta is the heart and its fire.
Okay, so why do you think, oh, who is the counterpart, sorry, who is her counterpart in Greek mythology?
I think the counterpart of Vesta in Greek mythology is Hestia,
Okay, so why do you think so?
because in Greek mythology, Hestia is the goddess of heart, and also they has the same symbol, which are the heart and its fire.
Okay, so do you have any trivia or additional informations about Vesta?
Yes, I gathered an information about Vesta also.
Okay, can you share it to us?
So, despite her seeming lack of mythological presence, Vesta's power over family, marriage, and children protected this mortal integrity of all Romans. For these reasons, all prayers and sacrifices began and ended with devotion to Vesta.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, so the third one is Mercury. So can you tell us something about Mercury?
Mercury is known as the god of profit, trade, eloquence, communication, travel, and
Okay, so okay. So how about his family background? In
in Roman mythology, he was considered to be either the son of Maya, one of the seven daughters of Titan, Atlas, and Jupiter, or Kylus and Christ.
okay, so what are his symbols or what are the things that represents him?
I think the symbol of Mercury is caduceus
Okay.
or
And
roaster.
who is his counterpart in Greek mythology? Who do you think?
I think the counterpart of Mercury in Greek mythology is Hermes.
Okay, so why do you think Hermes is the counterpart of Mercury?
I think they have the same characteristics, that's why.
All right, of course. So, do you have any trivia or additional informations about Mercury?
Of course, ma'am. As the chief
Okay,
messenger of gods,
okay,
Mercury controlled the movement of all things, like gods, ideas, words, and the people.
okay. So that's it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the last one is Ceres. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so who is Ceres? Can you tell us something about her?
Ceres was the goddess of agriculture, crane, women, motherhood, and the river.
Okay, so how about her family background? Do you know something about her family background?
Ceres was the daughter of Saturn, the god of cosmos, who ruled before the coming Jupiter and Ops, a personification of the earth. Her brothers included Jupiter as well as Neptune and Pluto, gods of the sea and wonder world. Her sister were Vesta, the goddess of art and a home, and Juno, and the mother green of the Roman gods.
Okay, so what are her symbols or what is her symbol?
The symbol of Ceres is a ship and crown.
Okay. So who is her counterpart in Greek mythology?
The counterpart of Ceres in the Greek mythology is Demeter. Demeter.
Okay, so why do you think Demeter is the counterpart of Ceres?
It is because she was an Greek mythology was the goddess of agriculture.
Okay, so do you have any trivia or additional informations about Ceres?
I think in additional information about Ceres, she held the power over all agriculture and she the bounty of the of harvest.
Okay, so I wala na po. Any additional informations? Is that all?
In additional information, with Ceres, she's also the goddess of fruits.
Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much, Miss Perry, for those informations. So those are the 12 major Roman gods and goddesses. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me tonight, Miss Jeneline and Miss Perry. Have a wonderful night to both of you. Okay, so those were some of the interesting interviews. So thank you so much, everyone, especially to all our guests. who joined us tonight. Miss Jonna, Miss KRISTHEL, Miss JENNELYN, and Miss Perry. Thank you for tuning in on our show, The Becca Talk. So, thank you also for being here with me tonight, talkers. So, see you all next time and goodbye.